Yo, hey guys, back with another stream. Today we're gonna be showing our face of the franchise. Right now we're just gonna start this. So hopefully we have a good team. I think I played. No, I have not played on this account, but I played on one of the other accounts. Yo, what's up, Topper? What's up?
I'm gonna put it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're gonna win a national championship together.
What am I playing? I'm playing Madden. And if you're asking why am I playing Madden, it's middle of the night. No, I know. I'm going bed at 1. Yeah, I ain't that white. Got yeah, right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming for an hour.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
Sleep, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because of them that.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, is why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need
I might get
any
some
advice,
sleep after this episode, don't, my guy. In like an hour.
Okay, cool.
For me, it's 12 right now.
Thanks, man.
yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
You left him. I would too. This is what you call the big division. I already know who I'm going with. Yeah, I'm going with this team because it's one of my favorite players' teams. OBJ is my favorite player.
Ready, set, hot, hot.
4 years later, in Texas.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
They're
Their
trying
game
to.
plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college
Isaiah?
playoff,
Well, if
and
he's
that's what's
open,
gonna
my
keep
guy,
them
I'll throw
in the
it to
game.
him.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little
Aw.
harsh, Snape? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
You know what?
Coach, you want to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. You'll see.
Oh yeah, I'm winning that job. Well, I ain't gonna let no kid take over my spot.
If you're the coach, how do you let
I'm
five-star
going to
talent
sleep
waste away
now.
on the bench
Alright,
for
bro.
this long?
Alright, peace.
Better
Have a good
question
night.
is, if you're a young, five-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
I gotta take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. So we got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Good night, bro. Peace.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Alright, boys.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh, you was sweet. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
Uh-huh.
This is for players and coaches only.
Where are they? Miami.
I'm here to play Miami.
What?
The Hurricanes, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
So
get this,
we all
hopefully.
know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a
Sorry if my
quarterback.
voice sounds low.
How would you describe your style of play?
I like to scramble chat.
Well,
Not scramble.
man. Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense together. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As you go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team-first, team player guy.
Yeah, sure, you can say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, here you go get it.
All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, guys, I have a
Because winning the national championship means
voice
everything to
crack
me.
right now.
All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
Alright, I think hopefully this better and I'm quiet. I'm pretty quiet because everyone's going to bed right now. Me and my brother are the only ones awake. Still got an hour until we go to bed. Hour to stream still. So, like I said, I'm gonna probably do about 2-3 seasons about this. And I'll probably start a franchise after that. Let's get this.
70, Indy.
I know that, my guy.
Let's go now.
Alright, we're getting a lot past that. Because I know how to play Madden. So I'm okay as well. Alright, so let's say touch pass. Hold up.
Five. Here we go. Set. 10 2 stop. Ready. Set. Ready. 60 orange. Set. Go.
I don't know this. Though that was just crazy.
Ready.
That is
Ready.
full passes away. Bam.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Shoot. Come on, set. 30 base. Get it. Ready. Hit it. Ready. Think forever. Ready, break. Down. Set. Go. Let's go. Set. Ready. 10 logo. 5.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. Is this a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake
Dude,
up.
my guy
I'm ready
looks
for
like
this.
a monkey.
Forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I ain't gonna trust him. I'm gonna do whatever I want, fool. He ain't gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna feed him. I'm gonna prove him wrong. I'm gonna score like 5 touchdowns. I'm joking. This is dumb.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Miami Hurricanes taking on the LSU Tigers.
Hey, look, it's PM at Mahomes. The man.
What's up, bro?
Insane.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Dude, my guy looks like a monkey.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here we go, his first collegiate snap. What a spot as the Tigers come up 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. He'll get this to Streets on the crossing route. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 1st and 10, LSU. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. He's going to pick up a holding call.
Back to throw here. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll drop to throw. Open man here, Streets. When prepping for this semifinal matchup, we went back and saw all the tape on Isaiah Streets throughout the year. And no matter who you talk with around the game, they say Isaiah Streets, what's so impressive, his route running. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Isaiah Streets, 48 yards. And LSU has taken the early lead. That has to be just a gigantic confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback. A long touchdown pass on this opening drive.
And truthfully, it doesn't matter how far the ball travels in the air. It's the end result. When you see the official raise his arms and realize you've completed a touchdown pass, your confidence goes sky high.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
I'm a linebacker play. Oh yeah, he's burnt. That doesn't look suspicious at all.
On 1st down, Gregory. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a give right side. Joseph.
Dude,
and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
You guys ain't broken. That was just...
From the gun on 3rd down, Gregory. He may try and run for this. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Gregory. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. On 1st down, Larson. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down now, it's Larson, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gregory will look to throw it, and the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Gregory. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff. Try to impress your locker room. And most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's going to rifle one. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. We talked about how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. On 3rd down, Larson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. It's caught by Jackson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Larson, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Gregory. Pass incomplete. The Hurricanes, of course, a 3-time national champion back in the 80s, 83, 87, 89. They then added 2 more for good measure in 91 and 2001. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him, and nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Simmons. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Gregory to throw. Eluded, and with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long.
No way.
Right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
61, matchbox light.
Looking to throw. He will find the open man at Streets. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. LSU with a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Streets. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Okay. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how it's played. Let's go.
Honestly, I think after 4 years on the bench, some of these guys forgot that I know how to throw the ball. But taking this lead to halftime's gonna allow everyone's confidence, so.
Good. You keep throwing, keep surprising people, and let's put this thing away in the second half.
Oh, we already got put away, bro. You see our defense? You see how much points we scored?
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
All right, let's go.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll run on first down. Larson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now Gregory. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Stephen McNichols there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This young quarterback does have a support system of former players and teammates. In fact, he heard from former Tigers like OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams. All have reached out to him on social media in the days leading up to this semifinal. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 1st and 10, LSU. Back to throw. Oh, wide open is Streets. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And LSU adds on to their advantage. But when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. Throwing on 1st down. Gregory. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. A carry from Larson. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Joseph. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. He's got another hookup here with Streets. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game. But you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. And he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd and 14. There's this out for Streets. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Isaiah Streets, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. There's this out for Streets. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling. Oh, and they get to the football. It's blocked. And they will wind up with the football and the possession. But we say it all the time, offense, defense, don't forget about special teams. Big punt block there.
And how many coaches have told us if we make a big play on special teams, if we find a way to score, whether it was on the play or later, 90+% of the time we win the game.
Just don't hold them to those numbers.
No, we haven't quantified it yet, but they believe it, and we have seen it happen many, many times in just that manner.
On 2nd down, Stallings. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking to throw. Gregory. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, it's caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
Yeah, it's one thing to stand him up from that 1-yard line. Pushing him back to the 5, though. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you just said there. Not just stand him up, but end up making a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal, Gregory. He's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. The 30, the 20. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. What a game he's had throwing the football. This is now 4 touchdown passes, and this offense has had very little drop-off from Marcus Washington. Starting to get a sense who might be on your weekly cover of your favorite sports magazine this week. Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, I tell you what, that doesn't look like the throw of a guy who's never played college football. And, yeah, you think about it, part of the reason you have to remember, he's run the scout team in practice for 4 years, and that scout team has had to go up against their own first stringers on the defensive side. So he has practiced for all 4 of those years against one of the best defenses in the country. He seems, and he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. 23 yards for the touchdown. And LSU adds on to their advantage. This is really something. For a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years, heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period, he's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Back to throw. Gregory. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man here, Streets. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and this will be a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Now the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Gregory will look to throw it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
And 60 Pittsburgh.
56. I got you. I got you. Check it. Go.
To throw on third down, Gregory. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Miami punter out on the field as he'll punt it away for the second time. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
So on the strength of 5 touchdown passes in the first ever college start for their senior quarterback, the LSU Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January 7th.